Hi guys, it's Legionero of Legionero.com. Welcome back to my channel, and I also want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Today I wanted to do a video showing you how to make this really cute clutch bag using denim fabric. For this clutch bag, I created a triangle pattern piece. I won't be drawing it out on the video, but I will make sure that I give you all of the measurements for this particular pattern piece. If you would like me to do a video drawing out this pattern piece, just let me know in the comments and I'll do that for you. So let's talk about some of the tools you're going to need for this project. You're going to need your pattern piece, some fabric. I'm using this denim fabric. I'm using this cotton cloth fabric for my lining, zipper, coordinating thread, some pattern weights, some pins or some wonder clips. I'll be using both throughout the video, but if you're using a vinyl or a leather, you want to use the wonder clips. And you're going to need some scissors. So let's get started. Let's talk about the pattern pieces that I created for this clutch bag. So this is a triangle pattern piece. This side, the right side, and the left side both measures 8 inches. The bottom of the piece measures 11 inches. So it's 8 inches on the right side and the left side, and 11 inches on the bottom. Now, you create a pattern piece, you can make it any size that you would like for it to be. I was just experimenting with this, so I just chose some measurements and decided to go with that. So let's cut out our pattern piece. So what I did, when you get your fabric, it's usually folded with right side spacing and the selvage edges meeting. So what I did, I folded my fabric over just a little bit, just enough to fit my pattern piece. I didn't want to waste any fabric, so this works out very well. So you place your pattern weights. Oops. Just to hold it in place, and you're going to cut around. Now you have your 4 pattern pieces. These 4 pattern pieces will be for the top of your clutch. So since I want a multicolored clutch, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of the 2 bottom pieces and I'm going to flip it to the wrong side. And then I'm going to take the top piece and do it the same way. Flip it to the wrong side. So essentially I want the front part of my clutch bag to look like this. So working with just 2 of the pattern pieces, so I'm going to set these 2 aside. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place these with right side spacing. Right side meaning the wrong side and the right side, because I want it multicolored. I'm going to place those side spacing. I'm going to take my pen and pin down this edge. You're going to take it to the sewing machine and sew down that side. Now we can sew down this side. Make sure you backstitch at the beginning and at the end. And I'm using a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Remove your pins as you go. Cut any loose threads. If you have a serger, you can serge this edge off. If not, you can take it to your ironing board, open up your seams, and press your seams open. All right, now that you have both of your pieces sewn together, what you're going to do, you're going to line them up. And you see I have the opposites facing. You're going to line them up, and then you're going to take them and you're going to place them right sides facing. You're going to pin down this side and take it to your sewing machine and sew it. So this is what it looks like with the two pieces separately. Then you're going to take them, place them right sides facing. Line them up as straight as you can. And pin. All right, now you take this to the sewing machine and sew down this side. Now you're going to sew down this side. Again, I'm using a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. Backstitch at the beginning and at the end, and remove your pins as you go. If you have a serger, you can serge this off. If not, you can take it to your ironing board and press your seams open. But you do definitely want to make sure you press this. So now that we have all 4 pieces sewn together, I gave it a good press. I also serged my edges just to give it a clean finish. If you don't have a serger, you can do a zigzag stitch close to the edge on your fabric. That way it won't fray. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the back side of my clutch. I want my back side to be just a solid denim color. So the reason I didn't cut it in the beginning is because I wanted to make sure that I cut the right size. So I'm using my front piece as a guide to cut my back piece. I have my piece laid out here just on one layer of denim, and I'm just going to use my pattern weights just to make sure my piece stays in place. And I'm going to cut around. Now I have my front and my back piece. You also want to use this piece to cut out your lining. All right, now I'm going to cut my lining pieces. Working with my front piece and my lining piece, I have my zipper. My zipper is a little bit longer, which is fine. So I'm placing my zipper face down with the zipper pull facing the right side of the fabric. I'm going to take my lining piece and place it with the right side facing down on top of the zipper. So basically you have the right side spacing with the top of your clutch and your lining. The right sides are facing. So I'm going to take my clips, or you can use pins since this is a fabric and not a vinyl or a leather. You take your clips or your pins and you pin down this side. Just make sure everything is lined up and the zipper is sandwiched in between. Take this to your sewing machine, and with your zipper foot, you're going to sew down this side. So now what you want to do, you want to change out your regular presser foot for your zipper foot. You want to make sure everything's lined up. And you're going to sew all the way down this side, back stitching at the beginning and at the end. And what you want to do, you want to open this up, turn everything so that the top part of your clutch is facing up. I'm going to take this to the ironing board, press it down so to make it easier for me to top stitch down the top. So now I've switched back to my regular presser foot. Now I'm just going to top stitch down this edge. Now you're going to attach the other side of your bag to the other side of the zipper. So let's attach our other side of our bag to our other side of our zipper. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your back piece, lay it on top of the front piece so the right sides are facing. And you're doing this on the other side of the zipper, the free side of the zipper. Then you take your lining piece, and I'm going to flip this just so I can see it better. And you're going to take your lining piece and place it right sides facing on top of the other lining piece on the opposite side of the zipper. Make sure everything is lined up. You take your pins or your clips and you want to clip it together just like you did the other side. Take it to the sewing machine using your zipper foot and sew down this side. Now I have both sides attached to my zipper. I have the top of the bag and the lining. So what you want to do now is open your zipper about halfway. If you don't open your zipper, you won't be able to turn your bag around once you have it all sewn together. All right, so you open your zipper halfway and you take your two fabric pieces, place them right sides facing, and then place your two lining pieces right sides facing. And what you're going to do, you're going to clip all the way around, leaving about a 4-inch opening in the bottom of your bag. When you're clipping your bag together, make sure that your zipper tape is facing the lining. Right, you're going to take this to the sewing machine. You're going to sew all the way around. Make sure you leave your opening in the bottom of the bag. Just make sure that your hand can fit through it because you need to turn your bag to the right side once you're finished sewing it up. Now that you have your bag sewn all the way around, now you want to place your hand in the opening that you left in the lining and turn your bag to the right side. Poke out all of your corners. Now what you want to do, you want to close up the opening that you left in the lining. Right? I'm going to take this to the sewing machine and just edge stitch to close this up. All you have left to do is place your lining on the inside of your bag. Since this is denim, I'm going to go ahead and give it a good press and you are all done. Well, that's it guys. Now you have this really cute and stylish multicolored denim clutch bag. This bag and other bags that I've created are available in my Etsy store. I'll link the information in the description box below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you create your own denim multicolored clutch bag, don't forget to tag me on social media @Legionera, and I'll see you in my next video.